So you've got the EP Maritima out and you're about to head off on a few shows coming down to Victoria, New South Wales and Canberra.
Yeah, we sure are. I mean, it's only a small run, but it's a quality run, so we're really pumped to get out and do some shows, yeah.
Well, with this current lineup of Dead in a Second, you haven't actually done any shows yet, have you?
No, Dead in a Second hasn't done any live work yet. This is our first, so yeah, be gentle. Yeah, no, I'm really excited. I mean, we've been around the block once or twice, so really pumped to get out with my bandmates. They're great musicians, great guys, and when we come together, we make loud, heavy music. So really excited to just get on the road and just not be working like all day and all night. At least on the road, there's not much you can do.
Yeah. One thing that I've seen you've been doing in the studio that you can take on the road is the iPad wars.
Yeah, that's a bit of fun. Yeah, it's funny because at the end of rehearsals, Rick would plug his iPad into the PA and just start jamming and playing stuff, and it was so entertaining. And the rest of us would be packing up. But now that I have an iPad, and that's come in so useful, for this new record as well. Just the sounds and accessibility of just getting different sounds and tones for things. But anyway, that was mine and Rick's first battle. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So hopefully we can come up with some more.
On that YouTube, is it Westwood B?
Westwood B, yeah.
Is that named after your cat?
Yeah. He kind of owns my bank accounts, my YouTube channel, and my car.
What a spoilt cat.
Yeah, he's spoilt. He's actually sleeping in his new guitar case that I got him. So I've got a bunch of students, and they put their case down, and he's obsessed with their case because obviously it's a pretty good place for a cat to sleep.
Yeah,
it's all lined and all that. Anyway, I'm always rousing on him. Don't get in there because I don't. It's not yours kind of thing, like a child. So anyway, I got him his own case, and he hasn't left it. It's like having a busker. Instead of putting coins in, there's a cat in there.
Well, maybe if we asked him, it's Westwood, isn't it?
That's Westwood, yeah.
He might say that you're the spoilt one, that he looks after you well.
Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, he's 8 this year, and we've lived together for 8 years, so it's my longest relationship, so especially with a blonde anyway. So, yeah, he keeps me sane and keeps me company while I'm putting in the hours. So, yeah.
Yeah, very cool. And getting back to the band now, because like we said, this is going to be your first live shows, but everyone in the band has years of experience in other bands.
Yeah. Oh, they sure do. Yeah. Everyone's, done their thing. And yeah, but you know what? It all goes out the window. I mean, it doesn't matter how much live experience you've had. I mean, when you go out together, you go out at zero. And it doesn't matter if, one person's played 1 million shows and one person hasn't. You go out as a unit, you go out as a band, and that's it. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited to hit the reset button and try and do things a bit different from my performance-wise. And, going out with these guys, it's a blessing. So I'm really excited.
Yeah. You wrote the entire first EP.
Well, no, me and Rick co-wrote it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, no, I didn't write the whole thing. But, yeah, produced it and recorded it at home. Yeah, played all the instruments on it. So, but, I mean, it's a different way of recording. So that's why. Yeah, but we're really looking forward to getting this new record out. So, actually, I'm working on it right now. Do you want to hear a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how it's going to sound on loudspeaker. Let me just give it some volume. Let's have a look. I just play.
That sounds really good. Are you going to send me something?
That's all I can play, but as you can hear, yeah, it's going to jump.
Yeah. And has everyone in the band been contributing in the writing of this new one?
You know what? These songs were written actually before our lineup was complete. So there's some fine tuning that me and Rick are doing right now. But I think you kind of need to be a band for a little bit before you start writing together. Yeah. So
So is this an album or another EP you're working on?
This is an EP.
Do you know when we might hear it? Like hear the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Not just a snippet over the phone.
The whole thing. Well, you know what? I got to be straight up with you. Rehearsing a band up, organising a tour, everything that goes behind it, from marketing and promo and the business side, the admin, even down to the interviews, plus recording a new record is a lot of work. It's kind of, I've never experienced it before. Usually it's like you finish touring and you go into writing or you go into recording or whatever it is, but this is kind of everything at once, which is some days is challenging because it's too much work, not enough hours, which I'm sure we all have. But I wanted the record to be out in March, but realistically, I just got to, the tour's coming up, that's going to be priority. But as soon as I get back, I'll finish it up and get it out. So I'm hoping, the end of April.
Oh, that's not too far away.
April, May. No, it isn't.
If nothing else, we can expect at least a single off the EP by then.
No single on this one. It's just going to be, here it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to go old school. We're not going to, this day and age, it's just like here, I don't know. I think with an album you can release a few singles. We did a little bit of that stuff, like with remixes and all that kind of thing on Maritimo, and did another single after that, Hello Goodbye. But now it's, I think we'll just get the record out and let people crank it in their car and have a bit of fun with it.
Which Hello Goodbye isn't on the EP.
No, it's just a single. But yeah, there's a little surprise actually on the new record. So that's all I'll say about it.
Okay, so I won't ask the next question then. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to about getting back down to Victoria?
Just seeing all the crew that come out to the shows and the whole vibe. I got to be honest with you, Ferntree Gully is my favourite venue. There's a lot of history there from other bands. Had some very memorable moments in that room, that stage, and the whole complex. There's just something about it. I don't know. I love it. So I'm really excited to introduce this venue to the guys because I know they'll love it just as much. And yeah, there's something about it. So I love Melbourne. I still think it's the best place you can play in Australia. Not putting the other cities down at all. I'm just saying that Melbourne's buzzing. It always has been on this. With the arts. And I've made a lot of great friends over the years, and me coming down and playing, I get to see them, and have a couple of drinks with them and catch up, and it's really, really great.
You'll be at the Ferntree Gully Hotel on the 2nd of March, Saturday the 2nd of March.
Yeah, the Saturday night.
And hopefully you won't drink too much because on Sunday night you're going to be at the Evelyn Hotel.
Oh, come on, Kat, we don't drink. We're professional. We'll have to have there's a little ritual where you go into sound check and have a drink on the stage and pour a little bit on there just as a little good luck. I'm going to see you later on. You're mine.
Yeah.
little superstitious thing, but it's got to be done. And the hospitality at Ferntree is incredible. You're so well looked after there.
I guess I should actually give out your Facebook address and that. You are Dead in a Second on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you don't have an actual Dead in a Second YouTube channel, do you?
No, we just, don't. You know what? If people want to find us, they just type in Dead in a Second.
Yeah.
It's simple as that, yeah. But we do have, actually, my singer Rick just started a couple of little campaigns. We're now on Instagram, so people out there are Instagram members. They can come along and say hi. Yeah, also he's just started a page to promote, it's called Dias People. So you can go on there and click on that, and basically you won't miss anything we post and any info. So, yeah, check it out.
Well, what about the Dead in a Second family one? Is that you aren't controlling that one, aren't you?
No, Dead in the Second family is our street team. Yeah, so they run that. They work as much or as little as they want and do what they feel, they got to do. And such an important tool, for an upcoming band. But yeah, we don't. We don't run that. We've got enough stuff to run.
Yeah, they're very dedicated.
They are very dedicated. They are, and we're so thankful for that. It's amazing. and that's why it's, then a second family. It does. It feels like a big family, and we try not to close things off. Try to open them up and invite people in. As the band is very, very young, so one step at a time, and we earn our merits as we go. And a lot of Ks we've got to do this year, and always the one. So the focus is just building this year and on the road credibility and respect, and for ourselves, know what we're capable of doing and what we're not. So, yeah.
Well, I'm very excited to hear the new material too after hearing that snippet.
So am I. Yeah, it's really, really great. So,
are you going to be doing a few of the new songs in your show?
You know what? We're going to bring out one new song. Actually, they're all new songs to everyone, live. But yeah, we're going to bring one song from the new record, play live. So we'll let you know which one that is, and yeah.
And you've got your first show at the Patch in Wollongong on the 27th of February.
Yeah, we sure do.
Then you're going to the Factory Floor in Sydney on the 28th.
Yep.
The Basement in Canberra on the 1st of March.
Yep.
2nd of March, Ferntree Gully Hotel, and the 3rd at the Evelyn Hotel. 5 days in a row doing shows.
Yeah, that's okay. You get to rest after it. It's all good. Yeah, no, it's going to be fun.
And then you'll probably need a couple of days off to recover afterwards.
Yeah, I can. We'll say that and we'll go with that, but we know that won't happen.
Well, it's hard.
I'm looking forward to a couple of days off, Kat, when we get back.
It's hard when you live in your studio, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Amongst other things, yeah. It's the school of don't stop. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this is your life music. I think when we spoke last time, you do a bit of teaching, which I think you brought up earlier with your cat. You give some lessons and that, and work on Dead in a Second, and that's your life. Yeah,
my life is pretty much the band I'm playing in, and yeah, just managing it basically. I mean, there's a lot of areas, so yeah, it is. It's no one's putting a gun to my head. It's my decision. I chose that. My life, and like I said, you get out what you put in. So you work, you get rewarded. You don't, well, you sit neutral.
Yeah.
So in this day and age, in any business, you got to be working hard, but the music industry is even harder. Whatever hard is in the dictionary, harder. That's the music industry. To produce a piece of art, for example, a song, a record, and then sell it, and then promote it, and then tour it, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a bit different to a lot of other businesses. There's a lot of other work, moving parts in it, and a lot of other people along the way you have to rely on as well. So it's important to have a good team. Yeah, used to read up on bigger bands, going, geez, why that many staff? How much money must they be paying out? But I can see why they need that many staff, because the bigger the circus, the more staff you need to run it, especially behind the scenes. The show itself is the easy part, I reckon.
People can get down to Melbourne to see you. Ferntree Gully, I think, is a little bit far from Ballarat, but the Evelyn Hotel's not. Nah,
yeah, we've come up to Ballarat from Melbourne plenty of times to play at Crover, and yeah, it doesn't seem far. Not as far as Sydney to Melbourne, so.
Yeah, not you Dead in a Second have come up here though yet.
No. Well, hopefully on the next run, we can go a little bit more regional. Maybe put a Ballarat and a Wagga in there or something like that, and Bathurst. There's always options, but you know what? You just got to test the water. This is the first one. I decided to put this tour together because there wasn't a lot out there, and it was like, you know what? To some degree, you have to be giving back. You can't just take, and this is an opportunity for local bands in that area to jump on a bill that is being looked at in the media. They've got a proper professional agency and publicist working the tour. So, yeah, they got kind of more opportunity to get our eyes on them. So, there wasn't a lot going out there, and it'd be a lot easier just to grab down a second and go and jump in a car and run a bunch of shows up the East Coast. But this was like, you know what, we got to, I wanted to do something different, and that's why, I came up with this idea and going to run with it. I know in the media it's sort of saying it's a showcase of some kind. It is, but it isn't. We wanted a real mix, and the name says it all. To try and get a festival vibe in a smaller venue. Yeah, it's a great opportunity. for new artists. There's so many talented people in this country, so many great musicians, and there's not a lot of opportunities to cater for all of them. So, you got to kind of you got to either get lucky and get ahead by jumping on a campaign or creating your own. That's how I feel about it.
And the Arsonists, are they doing all the shows with you?
They are, yeah. They're coming over from WA to do them, and yeah, so we're really excited to hang out with those boys and do something different. Yeah, rather than having 5 bands of a similar genre, this way we can really kick back and enjoy each other's music,
And we really look forward to seeing you. Is there anything you want to say to your friends and Dead in a Second family?
Looking forward to seeing everyone, and it's been 13 months in between drinks now. So, really looking forward to coming down and introducing you to my band and, having a good old rock show. So, get some tickets and come along.
Excellent. And maybe next time you can actually make it into the studio. Hang out with us.
Oh, no. Hey, we want to. You know that, Kat.
Yeah.
We'll be there with bells on, giving the invitation. So, unfortunately, Ballarat's getting left out of this one. But you know what? There's always next time. So, there'll be plenty more shows to be had.
Yeah, definitely. And I look forward to seeing you. I will probably be at the Evelyn Hotel on the 3rd of March.
Okay, great.
And it's been great talking to you again.
Yeah, you too, Kat. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to you and Collision for being such great support to the band and to our family out there and our street team. Big thank you. We love you more than anything, and we're just very anxious to get out and do what we should be doing. So, thank you to everyone that supported Dead in a Second.
And thank you very much for making great music and bringing it out on the road for your fans to see.
Yep, can't wait.
It's always good to talk to you, and I look forward to actually getting to say hello in person.
Yeah, no, it's going to be great. Thanks
then.
For your support, and big love to everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.